All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about Bungie bringing back an iconic hand cannon from the early years of Destiny 2. This hand cannon is called Trust, and we can see it here being featured in some of the pre-alpha footage for Lightfall. So it looks like Bungie will be bringing this hand cannon back with Lightfall, so you can enjoy this small gameplay loop that they have here, courtesy of Destiny Bulletin. And we're going to talk a little bit about this hand cannon because it was a very iconic hand cannon back in the day. You would get it from doing Gambit activities or the Reckoning. Shout out to anyone that remembers doing those activities back with a Well of Radiance back in the day, huh? If you were lucky enough to get a Trust hand cannon to drop for you, could get some really good perks, and I could definitely see a Trust hand cannon with Incandescent being really nice inside the current Destiny 2 PvE sandbox. Let me know your thoughts about that and what perks you would like to see on the Trust hand cannon when it returns to Destiny 2 and Lightfall. And now we're going to be talking about the topic of legacy focusing, which Bungie has just recently announced and will arrive with Lightfall. And I think it will probably be tied into things like the Trust hand cannon. I imagine that legacy focusing will be the ability to bring back sunset weapons. Now, this is all merely speculation, but with the ability, presumably the ability to bring back sunset weapons, being able to, I don't know, focus Umbral Engrams in order to do so, we could bring back a whole slew of amazing weapons in Destiny 2. I mean, how cool would it be if we could also bring back the Kindled Orcas? Anyone remember that thing with Rampage and Kill Clip? Also the Blast Furnace, and honestly, while we're talking about it, all the Black Armory weapons, just bring those all back. I would love all of those to come back and have the ability to use legacy focusing to bring back any one of those weapons into the modern sandbox with, you know, the new origin traits or a new origin trait and all those crazy perks that they had. That would be really cool. Let me know your thoughts about that down in the comments below. What are your opinions of legacy focusing? I'm not entirely sure why Bungie dropped that hot word on us, legacy focusing, and then gave us no explanation at all. I mean, they're pretty much leaving the entire community to decipher what this means. It shouldn't be too difficult, I think, but Bungie is definitely digging themselves a hole if legacy focusing ends up being something not nearly as cool as the community puts together. And just as a side note, I can't help but feel like we're getting a little bit nostalgia baited by all of this. I mean, hey, does anyone else there find it a little bit frustrating that we get these weapons in the game? You pay for the season, you pay for the DLC, whatever it may be, you get these weapons, and then these weapons are removed from your game only to then come back later, so you have to buy Lightfall, you have to buy the new thing in order to get the weapons that you already had back again. Bungie recently issued a huge statement saying that they would no longer be sunsetting planetary destinations. Basically, they're not going to put any more planets in the Destiny content vault because people dislike that so much. And I think we as a community need to also express our extreme distaste for getting old weapons back that we've already had, because if we don't, then we're going to continuously end up in this sort of like 3 or 4 year cycle where whatever weapons we're using right now, like the Austringer, the Found Verdict, or the Funnel Web, all of those weapons are going to be thrown in the Destiny content vault, and then they're going to be resold to us in 3 or 4 years from now, unless we express our distaste for this, because I am excited for the Trust to come back for whatever reason. Maybe I'm just crazy. Let me know if you are of the same sentiment, if you are excited for the Trust to come back. I am excited for it to come back just because I hope it has new perks and it's new and interesting, but I also am a little bit skeptical because I'm getting a little bit exhausted of being sold things twice. Let me know if you agree or disagree down in the comments below. That's a wrap on this video. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. Smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.